Hi everyone, it's Kerchi, and today I'm going to be recreating Herbology class from Harry Potter in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Or Herbology. I don't know how to say it. One of those. Anyway, I am still on a Harry Potter high after playing Hogwarts Legacy. I had to stop playing because of my horrible motion sickness, but I ended up actually finishing the game, and all I did was walk the whole time, so it took me a really long time. I didn't even bother recording it because it would have been super boring for people to watch. But I am still on that Harry Potter high, so here we go. As usual, I'm starting off with the wallpaper and the floor, and I'm just picking something that really fits the Harry Potter theme, so a lot of really dark wallpaper and floor here, but I don't want it to look exactly like the Great Hall design I just did. And now I'm adding the windows, and this was right after the update where they added little lights that came through the window, so I thought that this made the room look really pretty. And now I am just laying out all of the items that I think will go in this room. So a lot of it is experimental. I'm basically just sticking it in the corner just so I can get a feel for how it'll look. And this is always the fun part because I get to go through the entire catalog of furniture that I've collected in the game thus far. And I recorded this a while back, so there's actually a lot more furniture now. And you'll see at the end of the video that I went ahead and added them. But for now, I'm going through my entire catalog, and there is actually a ton of plants in this game, which is my inspiration for this room because I just want to make use of all these plants that they keep giving us. I was thinking about adding some light sources in here, but I think I'm just going to go with the windows to add that natural light source. I don't really recall seeing any ceiling lights in actual herbology class in Harry Potter. So once again, I'm going through all the foliage stuff that I have. Is that how you pronounce it? Foliage? Foliage? Why are plant terms so hard to pronounce? So I'm looking around and I'm pretty happy with the stuff I laid out so far. And now I'm going to buy duplicates from Scrooge. I want this room to have lots of windows so we can have lots of natural light. And it's really hard to get everything perfectly centered because the grid in this game drives me crazy. You guys know my pain, especially if you've played Animal Crossing, it's the same issue. But there is a way to get it symmetrical, so I just had to do this workaround where I put 2 windows on each side and then 2 plants in the middle. For the long table in the middle, I just wanted this super plain one, and I'm going to fill it up with plants and all kinds of stuff later. And on the other side, I'm repeating the same thing with the windows and the trellis. And for the trellis, you do have to craft those, and they are kind of a pain to craft because there is a flower that you need that only spawns every so often. So I had to collect so many of those flowers to even be able to craft all these trellises. I miss the time where we used to be able to buy duplicates from Scrooge if it's a crafted item, and now we have to recraft it. That was such a bad move on Gameloft's part. I wish that they would just let us buy duplicates from Scrooge when it's a crafted item. And now the fun part, putting stuff on the table. I got lots of these Venus flytrap plants, which are perfect for this because the world of Harry Potter is filled with dangerous plants that can literally kill you. And I'm just putting some tools as well so we can grind plants, turn them into potions. there are, again, as I said, tons of plant items, really hard to choose, but I really want to choose ones that look very organic, like they would actually belong in this room. I also want this room to look really messy. It's not supposed to be organized, it's supposed to be chaotic, so I'm dumping a lot of it on the floor. And for this one, I'm not going with exact symmetry, but I do want balance. And these potted plants are amazing because it looks like an actual class had taken place here and chaos ensued, like it always does in Herbology. I'm trying to make this fireplace work because I love this huge tree trunk aesthetic, but I also want to make sure that I can walk around the room, so I'm just moving it around, and I'm doing the same thing on the other side, again, just to have that symmetry. And I'm just putting a bunch more stuff on the floor, some tools that look like they've been used by students. So I took a break from this design and I'm just now coming back to it, and I've noticed that my doors have gotten messed up because since the update, they've allowed us to change the actual doors that we can use, which is amazing. So I've gone ahead and done that here, but I also had to change this part of the wall a little bit because everything kind of shifted. They recently added these amazing ceiling vines and I just had to use them here. Look how gorgeous that looks. And for this middle here, I just topped it off with this new furnace that I got in the game. So I'm really loving all the new furniture I got. That allowed me to tie this room together. And now we are going to do a tour of Herbology class, but not before I show off my Ravenclaw uniform real quick. People have asked me how to make this. Basically, I just took a white t-shirt and touch of magic and created the tie. That's all I made here, just the tie. And isn't this the coolest pose that they added in the game? Look at my little raven. I named her Raven Simone. And welcome to Herbology class. Over here are all of our plant experiments. Very dangerous plants. Don't get too close. They'll bite ya. I love how messy and chaotic it looks. It looks just like the actual classes where something always happens. Some tapestry on this side just to show more plant aesthetics. These plants hanging on the walls really bring this whole thing together. Then we have the fireplace going. I love this so much. It just makes everything look so organic and cozy. We got some wood on this side just to give it that sense of realism that we're putting this wood in this fireplace. And the trellis looks really, really nice at ground level here, especially all the stuff on the ground, the bags of soil, all the tools that we're using in this class. Same thing on this side, we have more tools. And I want to differentiate this from a greenhouse because a greenhouse would probably be more organized, but this is intended to be messy and not really have a lot of order to it. And then the best part is the vines on the ceiling. They look so nice. Feels like I'm in the jungle. And I wish that we could change the ceiling color because the white kind of ruins it for me. And I'm hoping they'll add that in the next update. Every time they update the game, they add something to the design feature that makes it a little bit better. So I'm hoping that the ceilings will get an update. And that is my Herbology build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more of my Disney Dreamlight Valley designs.